What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the last bit of welding on the Civic. This weekend we went to the junkyard and got a lower tie bar to replace the one on this core support. So I just want to walk you guys through the process of how we're going to be welding this thing on and doing some corrosion protection so it doesn't rust out like this last one did. So the first thing we're going to need to do is grind these areas where we're going to be attaching the new bar. We need to grind all this to bare metal so we can weld, and we're also going to be grinding the edges of this where we're going to be welding.
How do you clamp?
We're not quite there yet, but we've got all this cleaned up now, so basically it's ready to weld. But this is where I wanted to talk a bit about corrosion protection. So we've got all this bare metal here, and if we leave this exposed, it's just going to rust, and we don't want that. You see, when I hold this up here, it's going to cover all this up, and there's going to be no way for us to get to that. So before we weld that on, what we're going to do is we're going to put on a weldable primer. We're going to spray all these areas that are going to be covered up when this is on the car, and then we're going to weld it. So this will prevent any corrosion in those areas, and we'll also be able to weld. Alright, so we got self-etching primer on here now, so we're pretty much ready to weld. We've got this clamped in where we want it. We clamped this thing in such a way to make sure this is as flat to the panel we're going to be welding to as possible. And then as we get some of these welded in, we can go ahead and start pulling these clamps off, and it will hold itself. We went ahead and test fit the radiator, make sure that fits nicely. Now all we're going to do is grab the MIG welder and just MIG weld up all these little circles, and we'll be good to go.
So Alex, how do you feel about your welds?
We're good. Got it all welded on. It feels pretty strong. So basically we're about ready to prime this engine bay now. Just wanted to share this quick little job with you guys. So like how we try and prevent corrosion and stuff like that. It was a pretty quick project for us. It was pretty easy to cut off and then just plug weld back on. So not too hard of a job. That's where I'm going to wrap this one up. In the next one we'll be priming this engine bay. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
We came to fight, we came to win. We lost before, but never again. Back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knocked us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win, yeah. I had to stop being basic. Part of my dreams had to chase 'em.